So girls, I was on a lookout for a fun new tag to do because as you already know, on this channel here I like to do my tag videos and I like to do my vlogs, so you guys can get to know my personality a little bit better. So I hope you will enjoy watching, definitely stay tuned. I almost feel like keeping this a secret because I feel it's just so personal, but still I'm going to be as good to share this information with you. My nickname that my father actually came up with is Jabuka, and this is obviously in Croatian. In English this means apple. Don't ask me why, I really don't know how he came up with this nickname, but it's just the nickname that I had since I was a child. He always calls me like that. My hubby calls me Micha, which means kitty, because he's Sylvester the cat, so all his friends call him Gatto, which in Italian obviously means cat. And yeah, so I'm like Mrs. Cat, you know. Yes, I do have one weird habit. Well, maybe even more than one, but okay, this one is really weird. So, picture this. I am just coming home from work and the dinner is served, so everything is ready and I can go to eat. But if I wish to take off my makeup first, then I will take my makeup and brush my teeth, even though I am just about to eat. I just can't take my makeup off without brushing my teeth. It's just this little weird thing that I have. And yes, I will brush my teeth even before going to eat if I'm taking my makeup off. And I will brush them again after I've done eating. But yeah, my hubby can't understand that. But it's just the way I work. I am terrified of spiders. Even the smallest spider, like tiny little spider, scares the hell out of me. And yeah, it's just the biggest phobia that I have. Plus, I also hate wet paper towels. It's the same thing that Carly Christmas said in her tag, but I do, I do understand how this feels like. I'm so squeamish when it comes to wet paper towels. And another phobia that I have is the same phobia that Anna Sakone actually has, and it's actually pregnancy. I mean, not exactly the pregnancy, having a baby inside of you, growing and everything, but the labor, the birth part, the pain, the blood, the hospitals, that part really freaks me out, and I'm so terrified, and yeah, it's just my biggest fear. Well, spiders are. But this is two. So yeah, both of them. I actually thought the wet paper towels are only and exclusively my weird phobia. I'm happy to know I'm not the only one in this world. I'm not the only one. There are still freaks like me in this world. Well, this pretty much changes all the time, but currently the songs that I play the most, sing the most, are songs from AC/DC because me and my hubby listen to them very frequently in this period of time. So I'm like, I'm on a highway to hell, and something like that. I'm not the greatest singer, so I'm not here to embarrass myself, but their songs are definitely the songs that I'm humming these days. And my hubby is always rolling his eyes when he listens to me, like, what did you do with the song? It doesn't go like this. High voltage rock and roll. I honestly can't remember right now. Still thinking about it. I will let you know when I come up with something. I will, I promise. I'm really honestly not that nervous person. Of course, me too, I have my nervous days as we all do, but I don't really have any nervous habit. However, I do have a strange habit that I believe I do because it kind of maintains my calm and just, it's something that I have since I was a child. And I need a pillow to demonstrate you this. So let's take this Christmas inspired pillow, and what I do, just when I want to feel really calm and just fall asleep or something, is I take the edge of the pillow and my thumb, and they just go like this. I kind of caress the edge of the pillow with my thumb like this. I know it's the weirdest habit ever, but I don't know, I don't think it's my nervous habit, but it is something that really, really keeps me very, very calm. And I'm not doing that as frequently now that I'm older, but as when I was a child, I always fell asleep with my pillow doing like so, and it was it was a crazy habit, really. But it's definitely something that stayed with me from my childhood. I was just thinking about this question, and I could say right because when I'm thinking about it, in Italy I sleep on the right side of the bed. In Croatia, at my dad's house, I sleep at the right side on the bed. At my other home in Croatia, I also sleep on the right side of the bed, but however, I don't have this rule that I have to sleep on the right side. It basically works like this. I look at the bed and then I kind of feel drawn towards a certain side. So when we went on our summer vacations in the island of Rab, I was really drawn towards the left side. And it's not the first time this has happened because, as I said, I don't have a particular side. I just look at the bed and I say, okay, I'm going to sleep here. So my hubby was like, no way, you are not going to sleep here. You usually sleep on the right side. And I'm no way, I don't. It's just ridiculous. I don't. I sleep wherever I want. And then he reminded me, no, in Italy you sleep on the right side, in Croatia you sleep on the right side, and he just listed all the places where I sleep on the right side, and he was right. But um, it's just a coincidence because whenever we are traveling or whenever we are about to sleep for the first time in a bed in a new place, then I'm just looking at the bed and I kind of pick my side, but it's not necessarily always the right side. So there is a certain side of the bed when I look at it that drowns me the most, and this is my side. Growing up, I was a spoiled little princess. I had the biggest collection of stuffed animals. Now I can't really remember my very first one, but I do remember my very first stuffed animal friend. I was like 6 or 7 years old, and my parents went on a trip to our capital town, Zagreb, and from there they returned with a big present for me, and it was a white and green stuffed animal, a hippopotamus actually, and they called him Nilic, and I loved him. I still have it. He's in my home in Croatia now. Still sleeps on the bed and everything. So yeah, I really loved him, and I actually just started, going to school. So I was teaching him math, and we were solving all the math problems together and everything. So yeah, I remember him quite vividly. Where I live in Italy, we actually don't have a Starbucks, and I lived in London for 1 year, and of course there are many Starbucks, but now to think of it, I never really had anything there. I went a couple of times, but just to get a croissant or something. And the last time I was in London this June as a tourist, we went to meet our friend at Starbucks, and I ordered a smoothie, and I believe it was like mango smoothie. It tasted delicious. So this is definitely something that I would reorder if I were to go back to Starbucks. Do you have to admit that it's exercising? I mean, I'm like the laziest person ever. I do try to exercise, I have my home stepper and everything, and I get into routine, and then something happens like it's too warm outside or get ill or something, and then I always say like, okay, I will continue exercising tomorrow or Monday or something like that. Or in the winter I say no, it's too cold to exercise. I always have an excuse ready, so I know this is not good. I know I should tone up my body, and yeah, I'm definitely working on that. I definitely will exercise and exercise because it's a good thing to do. I preach to you all, we should all exercise. And I really do feel we should all exercise to be healthier and just to feel better, to be more toned and everything. I think it's the best thing, exercising. But however, it often happens that I don't exercise. I actually turn a lot in my shower. I face everywhere, literally. But the most I face towards the shower, actually, with my face towards the shower, because I really love hot water. Even in summertime, when my hubby is taking cold shower, I'm taking like a warm shower, so it's crazy. And I just love feeling the water on my face, and that's why most I face towards the shower, but I do turn around and everything, so I face a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit everywhere. I'm not really sure whether these are weird or normal, so you be the judge. I can raise my eyebrow really, really high, like this high. Isn't that scaring you? And yeah, I often raise my eyebrow actually when talking and everything. I can wink with my right eye really easily, like so, but I can't wink with my left eye. Like there is no way for me to wink with my left eye. I can do this to wink with my left eye. In winter time and colder days, it's definitely chocolate, even though I still refuse to think it's bad for me. I think it's super good for me. I love it. I think it does only miracles for me. I love chocolate. And in summertime, it's definitely ice cream. Like I can't stand one single day without eating ice cream. But I think it's really awesome for me. I don't ever think it's bad for me. So I will continue eating those things because they really, really make me feel and look good. No, I don't have any weird phrase at the moment. But in the past, I did have my share of really weird phrases, and one of them was definitely tako i tak. I used to repeat this line over and over and over and over again, like tako i tak, tako i tak, tako i tak. Whatever I said, at the end I was like tako i tak, tako i tak. So that was kind of annoying. I guess this is why I got rid of it. The pajama that I'm sleeping in this week comes from H&M Young Girls department. And here is how it looks like. I'm going to show it to you. So these are the bottoms. These basically shorts, green color, and then Hello Kitty on the back. And this is the top. Again, Hello Kitty. Yeah, so this is my pajama for this period of time when it's still very, very hot here in Italy, but in winter time I definitely sleep in something warmer, of course. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun watching this tag video. I do tag all of you, so definitely do this tag and post it under video responses down below this video. I will be so happy to check it out and to get to know you a bit better. Ciao ciao!